Herkese merhabalar arkadaşlar. Sherlock Holmes'un ikinci bölümüyle kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. En son Craven'ın karısını böyle ölü bulduk. Onu sorguya çekmiştik. Şimdi cinayeti kim işledi ve elması kim çaldı? Bunun takibindeyiz. Muhtemelen medyum gibi görünüyor ama bakalım yeterli bir kanıt bulabileceğiz mi medyumun suçlu olup olmadığına dair. Devam et. Ay. Oğlum şuraya gelmek için var ya ilk bölüm bir saat nasıl geçti anlamadım ya. Beyin yakıyor belli bir yerden sonra. Şimdi şu kadını bir inceleyelim ilk önce.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Evet. Boğazlanmış.
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
Boğazlanmış. Elması... Aha elmas burada işte.
This must be the missing diamond. A
Elması
tremendous
da yanına
specimen,
koymuş.
now forever tainted.
Bu da tamam.
Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
Do you think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
A remarkably simple lock.
Hayır. Adam buradayken nasıl öldürüldü onu anlamadım. Çok saçma.
Fard Rouge Caramel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the traveling temptress.
Burada tepkime yok la. Q'ya bassak. Var.
Aha, a neat
Gizli
hiding
bölme.
place. Why would she conceal all of this? This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar. Virtus Audacta Sapit, courage tastes bold. A unique family motto. Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
Şuna bir kanıt koy bakalım biz. Misal olarak şu çiçeği sor, kelebek midir nedir o zımbırtıyı sormamız lazım buna ya. Ha şu. Şunu bir sor bakalım.
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week.
Tamam. Yani yüksek ihtimal yani olasılık medyumu gösteriyor. Belki başka bir manyak yoksa üçüncü bir şahıs. Şu an iki şüpheli var. Kocası olduğunu pek düşünmüyorum ya. Ne parfüm nasıl parayı ve hali izin. Şunu bir de sor bakalım.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself, was she not dead already?
Oo, hayatta olsaydı ben öldürdüm
Do
diyor.
something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Someone was not happy with his post.
Bu neymiş lan?
Someone was not happy with his post.
Posta birini mutsuz etmiş. Yırtık. Tamam. Bu neymiş abi? Yani şeyden skandal çıkmamasını sağlamak ve tedavimi karşılamak için sözünü verdiğiniz tazminatı hala alamadım. Şunu bir de soralım bakalım.
Do something about it, Holmes.
Neyse dur.
I did not do it. You know that.
Şu medyumun odası da bir yandaydı. Şurası. Niye girmedi? Resepsiyona bir soralım bakalım ya. Meslektaşıma bir soralım.
Give me the key to Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the seance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Awkward. They still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
Such a shame that Inspector Placido vanished. I'd feel much safer with him handling this.
Oğlum misafirin direkt anahtarını verdi lan bu galiba. Bir dakika. Oğlum her yerde de bu çıkıyor. Ya çok saçma yapmışlar bunu harbiden ya. Ya bir güzel, bir yandan da çok tuhaf geliyor, böyle hayaletmiş gibi yani, bassını öyle göstermişler. Birden beliri veriliyor girdiğimiz odada.
Someone is making the most of his
Can you
tools
blame the
and
man?
accessories
I'd say he's not
for
ordering
masterful
enough.
prestidigitation.
Or weapons and defences against
A
visitors
familiar
from the Great
substance. It's the ectoplasm that stained the seance table, but this time
Bir seansa geçirecek vaktim vardır. Countess Lemora.
tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Bazı ipuçları kimyasal analizle incelenebilir diyor. Şu. Bu işim abi. 3 tane şundan buraya mı koyacağız? Tamam, 3 tane burada. 2 tane daha koyacağız. Sonra bağ mı kuracağız? Ne yapacağız? Kuralım hadi bakalım bağ. Bir dakika, şunu da şuraya koy. Tamam. Bir dakika, üzerine basarak yapıyor. Tamam. Olmadı. Ama burada bak dediği 3 tane. Ulan bir dakika. Yanlış mı yaptık? Üç tane bundan, 2 tane de şundan diyor ama. Şunların ikisini bir yere koysak. Fuck that shit. Uğraşamayacağım. Ektoplazma örneği. Dünyevi köküne kanıtlamak amacıyla bir ektoplazma numarası topladım. Uçlar ektoplazmanın çabucak buharlaştığını söylüyor ama bu madde oldukça stabil görünüyor diyor. Bunu da bir soralım bakalım ya. Bir delil oldu şu.
My faith in this medium has burst, just like a rubber balloon.
Şimdi elmas seans esnasında çalınmış. Lord Craven bir süre Emma ile odada kalmış. Bunu kanıtlamam lazım. Luke ile Lord Craven komşuymuş. Evet. Bu şey yani, bu banko belli yani. 2 otel odasında 2 manyağa da yan yana odalar vermiş gerizekalılar. Neden öyle yapmışlar onu da anlamadım. Seans hırsızlığı. Elmas seans esnasında çalınmış. Elmas Emma'nın yanındaydı. Cesedinin yanında bulundu. Bir dakika. Katil Emma'yı öldüren her kimse elması cesedinin yanına bırakmış. Burası kesinlikle böyle. Lord Craven hizmetçileri dövmenin bedelini ödemeliydi. Ha. Emma'yı çıplak ellerle boğmuş. Aa, bir dakika. Bu ikisinde de Luca ve ölen kadında da aynı şey vardı. Güve yüzük mü desem artık, aynı mücevherden vardı. Ya %100 bu manyak ya. Lord Craven bir süre Emma ile odada kalmış. Tamam, onu şey yapacağız, çözeceğiz. Lord Craven hizmetçileri dövmenin bedelini ödemiş. Emma boğulmuş. Elması çalındığını fark eden Lord Craven medyunun yüzünü kapmış.
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the seance, Mr. Galici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything. And spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Bir gözlemle bakalım şunu ya. Tamam, bunu şey dövmüştü zaten. Bizim lordumuz. El çabukluğu eğitimi var. Tamam, buradan arakladı bu ya, %100. Zayıf, yetersiz beslenme. Çok makyaj kullanmış. Yeni yaralar, kan akıyor. Ayda seni pezevenk. Seni pezevenk. Kanı akıyor hala ha. Cılız ve soluk yüzünde ağrı. Medyum şanssızmış değil. Eski hırsız medyum olmuş. Kesinlikle bu ya. Üçkağıtçısın oğlum sen.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. The spirits preferred clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man. But I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk. Those scratches on
bir
your hands
bahsetsin
look
bakalım
rather
nasıl bir yalan
painful.
atacak ya.
What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was
Hizmetkarlar
trying
öyle
to
bir şey
escape.
yapmaz abi.
When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Hayır, hayır, hayır. Şu şey iksiri sor bir dakika. Aynen.
Do you realize just how dangerous it is to hold phosphorus in the mouth?
I beg your pardon?
I'll bet it makes your rubber balloons glow impressively in the dark, but you'll regret it when the hypertension and vomiting sets in.
You mock my talents, sir. You shouldn't be so flippant about things beyond your earthly understanding. How ignorant one must be to compare a spirit's ectoplasm with balloons.
It was merely a word of caution. We both know how match factory workers look after several years on the job.
This object simply isn't resonating with me.
Davetiye mektubu.
Sorry, that's beyond my expertise.
Lord Craven yaptığımız iğrenç şeyden sonrası.
Sorry, that's beyond my
Odadayı,
expertise.
gizli mücevher nerede? Yüzük nerede? Heh.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Galici. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
Aynen, ona ne diyeceksin?
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry. This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Yok abi. Ya %100 bu ya. Şimdi kaba hizmetçiler. Luca bana onu odasına kadar getiren hizmetçinin ona kaba davrandığını söyledi. Dolandırıcı ve Lord Craven'dan çalıyormuş. Ya %100 bu ya. Yeni çizikler, kaba hizmetçiler. Kesinlikle bu abi. Lord Craven Emma ile odadaymış. Lord Craven'dan çalıyormuş. Kısım kadar dengesiz bir adam. Lord Craven Emma ile odadaymış. Bir dakika. Şunu bir...
This is all just a big
Şunu
misunderstanding.
onaylayacak.
The spirits confirm it.
Adam hala ruhlar kabul ediyor diyor ya. %100 bu adam ya. Kocası olduğunu sanmıyorum. O ne lan?
Those are the sharp eyes of a man with a bright mind, almost like mine. Those are the sharp eyes of a man with a bright mind, almost like mine.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Şunu. Resepsiyona bir soralım doğruluk payını ya. Resepsiyona bir öğrenelim şunun aşağıda olup olmadığını. Veya barmen dur. Barmen'e sorabiliriz ya. Resepsiyonu görmemiştir belki ama.
Sorry. Maybe.
Bir dakika. Şey nerede? Gizli mücevher değil. Lord Craven'ın açıklaması. Aynen.
Maybe a guest noticed him. Sorry. Maybe a guest noticed him.
Şuna bir soralım ya. Belki bu fark etmiş olabilir mi? Ha bir dakika şurada oturanı. Bir dakika ya. Heh. Resepsiyonda olduğunu söyledik. Anahtarın da resepsiyonda yok bu değil. Ama neydi ki? Eşi olmayacak konuşacak. Tetikliymiş. Balık bıçak kullanmayı bilmediğini de fark ettirmiştir. Tazminat hakkında mektup bu değil. Davet mektubu da değil.
Sorry. Maybe a guest noticed him.
Is this familiar to you?
Friend, you're lucky there is something I know about this.
Oh, her şeyden bu adam ikidir geliyor. Yemek atmadan önce kısa bir süre barda vakit geçirir söyleyen bir tanık buldum. Tamam. Tamam şimdi. Zihin sarayı. Lord Craven'dan çalıyormuş. Lord Craven barda vakit geçirmiş. Lord Craven alt katta içki içerken katilin Emma'yı öldürecek vakti varmış. Ya bu tamamen böyle. Hala bir şey eksik ya. Ha bir dakika. Hizmetçilere bir de soralım. Bir dakika. Hizmetçiler döve döve götürdüğünü söylüyor. Neredeydi o? Ha. Şuna bir ilişkilen. Ziyade suçlu olduğunu düşün, parayla zenginlerin kazandık. Günler olduğunu. Bir dakika.
This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits
Do you
confirm.
always travel with your books, Mr. Galici?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to help deal with the unpredictable and unworldly.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Burada bir işimiz kalmadı ya. Niye zihin sarayına göndertiyor beni, onu anlamadım. İpucu yok. Çıkarımlarda tutarsızlık var. Lan kocası mı acaba ya? Katil Emva'yı öldüren her kimse elması cesedinin önüne bırakmış. Bu böyle olmalı ya. Şöyle.
Someone was not happy with his post.
Emman'ın hırsız olduğunu bilebilir. Saçmalama. Kesinlikle bu adam ya. Kesinlikle sensin oğlum.
Luca Galici, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
Your wrists are bloodied, and
You
as for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
I am... I don't know what you're
Ya
talking
hadi
I
bütün
think the
delilleri
police
topladım
will
oğlum.
easily find the proof
Sensin
when they
işte.
browse their archives. Yes, the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I don't know how you figured it out. But yes, I killed her. I had to. This woman could not get away with ruining my life twice.
Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too. But only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snows.
Ananı avradın. Adam döküldü lan, şakıyor.
Leaving us.
Her şeyi
to rot in
anlatmaya
jail.
başladı.
I was young. I
Hayda.
spent 3 years in that hell.
And tonight, she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink, all I suffered while she indulged. And I grabbed her throat.
Evet, cezalandırılması.
Murder is murder, Luca. You could have told Lord Craven the truth and seen Miss Emma's downfall, but you could not restrain yourself.
He would never believe me.
We will never know. Still, perhaps a jury will be more easily swayed. If not, you'll get to see your friends in jail again soon.
We'll meet again, Holmes. I will get you, in this life or the next. Get your hands off me.
He murdered the woman who put him in jail. Should we be worried?
Fear not, John. Unlike Miss Emma, I will see him coming.
Abi güzel gidiyor ya, sardı. Açıkçası
That was
sardı.
too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing. Buzzing. Wasn't it fun?
A woman died, John. I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock.
Cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware. Thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
Ah, a figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
Annesinin mezarı. Kordona ne güzel bir ölmüş lan bu arada.
A free ride for every hotel visitor. Just tell me where to go.
Mezarlık. Mezarlığa götür bizi abim.
Is everything all right? If you don't feel up to it, I won't tell anyone.
It's just a goodbye, John. It won't be difficult. I've already come to terms with my mother's passing.
So you really don't remember?
To what do you refer?
The funeral. Sherlock, you were distraught. At first, I thought this visit would dredge up those feelings, but you've been remarkably level.
John, I think I was too young to understand. I couldn't fathom why she would leave me.
Perhaps that pain is best left forgotten.
On the contrary, it's why I'm visiting her grave. To remember her.
Bir dakika.
I thought you wanted to remember, Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Concentrate. Oğlum şunu ışınlamayın şöyle ya. Ya harbi çok saçma yapmışlar ya. Aklım
I thought
çıkıyor
you
lan,
wanted to
arkama bir
remember,
dönüyor.
Sherry. Concentrate, and I'm sure it will come back to you.
Oyunda tek güzel şey shift mevzusunu getirmişler. Daha hızlı koşabiliyoruz. Devil's Daughter'da yoktu diye biliyorum. Ne yazıyor şimdi vaka defteri? Annemin cezanı hatırlayıp hatırlamadım. Sonra da hatırlamıyorum. Ama bir şeyler hatırlamaya çalışabilirim diyor. Tamam, hatırlamaya çalış o zaman yani. Aha.
Mycroft was adamant that we leave for London immediately after the funeral. He never told me why, but I saw how unsettled he was by the long requiem. The service was sparsely attended. Though my parents were buried separately, the pastor said they're united in heaven. I didn't believe him even then. I wanted to see her one last time before the coffin was interred and say how I loved her. The chance never came. I feel rather faint.
You're fine, you're fine. It's over now. You remembered everything. It will get easier soon.
Ver bakalım çiçeği. Aç ellerini bir dua et.
A pocket watch? It seems familiar, John. Why is it here?
Annen bir kere niye burada? O da ayrı bir şey. Neden burada gömülü? İlginç.
Rest in peace, Violet Holmes. Goodbye, Mother. This watch was a gift. My mother's initials are engraved on it. The piece is in good condition. It must have been placed here only recently.
Yeni konulmuş.
A candle in a small puddle of wax. It cannot have been lit for more than half an hour.
Is this really how you want to spend this time?
This is my mother's pocket watch, John. Who put it here and why? Are you not in the slightest bit interested?
Ayak izleri var lan.
A man in fashionable shoes stood near the tomb. The size of the prints suggest he is approximately 5.5 feet tall.
You were about to tell me the make and model of tyre, but let me assure you, I do not care.
Well, it was going to be very impressive. Come on then, the trail continues ahead.
Buradan gösteriyor yolu.
Oh, it's that ridiculous artist from the hotel.
Be nice, Sherry.
Mr.
Make
Holmes.
friends.
Did you come for another portrait? No, I jest. You gave quite the performance last night. The hotel was abuzz with your name. I must say I was rather absorbed in it all. The fallibility of men. Such scandal.
It was a welcome distraction.
Oh, my manners. I am Werner Vogel, art enthusiast and gallery proprietor.
Mr. Vogel, I was perhaps too curt when last we spoke.
Speak no more of it. Travel takes it out of any man, never mind when this is your destination. Once I learned who you were, the pieces fell into place. Your mother was well liked on Cardona in her time here. I was sorry to hear of her passing.
Annenin mezarına gittim, onu sor bakalım
How
ya.
did you come to possess my mother's pocket watch?
Oh my! It is quite something to witness those powers of deduction firsthand. Yes, I left you her timepiece. After her death, there was an estate sale. All of Cordona's elite picking of her remains. I couldn't let such a lovely thing go to those vultures. When I learned your name, I could no longer keep the watch in good conscience. It is yours by right, and I knew you'd find it here.
Thank you. I've forgotten all about it, but the moment I saw it, I knew it was hers. Amazing what the young mind forgets and the older can recall. Rather odd, loitering in a cemetery.
I suspect you'll win, but I'm here for my art. There's beauty everywhere if you look, even in decay. A little darkness brings out the light. Now, a diligent observer might note that you too are loitering in a cemetery. What brings you here? Closure answers penance?
Closure, I suppose.
And what is closure? Mere proximity?
Understanding. Acceptance.
You didn't understand from afar. You had to come here to accept the truth of her death?
Of course I understand. She died of consumption, drowning in her own blood.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother.
I must have been misinformed. I'd heard otherwise.
Nasıl?
Otherwise than consumption.
No, you'd know better than I. I'd heard talk of a police investigation, but Cordona is a notorious gossip. And what does it matter? She's passed on either way.
Hadi buyur.
She has.
Well, I shall intrude no longer. I'll leave you to your
Annesi
closure.
cinayete mi kurban
Do
gitti
stop
lan
by the
yoksa?
gallery if your travels permit. Farewell.
Are you all right, Sherry? Take as long as you need.
Whatever I need, it isn't here. We should explore Cordona. Perhaps there are archives that may shed further light.
Polislerle görüşeceğiz ya. Polislere doğru, yani polislere bir görünelim bakalım neymiş. Şimdi Kordona mezarlığı, Sezar Köprüsü, Yunan Köprüsü, Kordona günlükleri, Sezar Köprüsü, Kordona Karakolu. Güney Büyük Pazar. Tek buraya Fast Travel'larla. Ama yayan gidebiliyoruz. O yönden iyi. Tamam, karakol burası galiba. Aynen.
Stark do this, Stark do that. I'm not a clerk, damn it. How am I supposed to get those records now? Yes, what is it? Would you like to report a crime?
No, I wouldn't. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I want to use the police archives.
Wouldn't we all?
I'm serious.
So am I. Officer Logan locked himself inside and he's not letting anyone in.
Ne
What
olmuş ya?
happened exactly?
A tailoress from Scaladio's been robbed. Logan spent 2 whole days at the shop sketching the thief, and she still insists that it's all wrong. That shrew drove him up the wall, she did.
Would you mind if I talk to this tailoress? I could get you the sketch in no time.
Get off your high horse, mister. You think you're better than our sketch artist?
Actually, I'm quite certain I am. Let me prove it.
Well, I see no harm in it, as long as it gets Logan out of there. In fact, I need to... Here's the address. Good luck.
Aşçıyla uğraşmak için polis... Halledelim. Terzi neredeymiş? Terziyi bulalım ilk önce.
Hello. Hello.
Atölye Scaladio'da Şövalyeler Caddesi'nin geçişinde bir yer alıyor. Benim kılık değiştirme yeteneklerim daha etkili olabilir. Scaladio. Ne caddesi diyordu? Şövalyeler Caddesi. Heh. Şövalyeler Caddesi şurası.
What's up?
Buldum.
I'm pleased to meet you, Mom. My name is Sherlock.
Oh, another one. I hope you'll be more patient than the previous skip.
Hırsız
Can you
tabii.
describe the...
He was all ugly and beat up looking. And he gave me a nasty look from behind his glasses and then made himself scarce.
And that's...
He was a total villain, I told you. How much more specific do you want me to be?
All right.
Why, of course, but they're not for sale.
No matter.
As you...
Where can I find the clothes?
They're in my workshop at the back. Oh, no.
What is...
Why,
Bir dakika. Ha, burada kıyafet değiştiremiyoruz. Burada yapacağız o zaman.
No, those clothes are wrong. He was dressed in a very fancy
Süslü,
beige suit.
bej renginde
Must have stolen
takım
it from someone.
Süslü.
No doubt about it.
All right, I've got it.
Süslü. Süslü. Süslü ise şöyle olabilir. Bıyığı da vardı. Takım elbisesi bej rengiydi diyor. Şimdi takım elbisesi bej rengiydi. Yani... Hah. Tamam. Kesinlikle budur.
Something isn't right.
Allah Allah. Her şey yaptık lan cadı. Çirkin 5. Şu şık. Bej rengiydi ve şıktı. Melon şapka tamam. Bıyığı var. Bıyık koyduk. Hırpalamış ve gözlük takıyordu. Ha. Şu mudur?
Ah, it's you. I mean, it's him. It's him.
Excellent. Now I can make a sketch and take it to the police.
Yes, please do. That rascal is still on the loose. I hope...
Before I go, Mom, are you quite certain that you don't have any clothes to sell?
Well, I suppose you can take the police uniform. An officer forgot it here. If you want to buy clothes, visit the outfitters. You can find them all over Codorna. I hear they even do free rentals now. Let me show you where the nearest one is.
Thank you very much.
Tamam. Polisin mevzusunu çözdük.
Hello again, officer. I've spoken to the tailoress and made a sketch of the thief. It was child's play.
No, really? And she didn't give you any trouble?
No, no trouble at all. She was quite tolerable.
Huh. Who would have thought? Hey, Logan, we've got the sketch. Come on out.
Can I use the archives now?
Well, they're generally not accessible to the public, but you really helped us out, so I'll just turn a blind eye.
I appreciate it, officer.
What did you say your name was? Holmes? Come and see me after you're done. I may have a proposition for you, Mr. Holmes.
Tamam.
Sorry, I'm busy now.
Kanıt odası nereden gireceğiz oraya şimdi?
Oh, I need a day off.
Heh. Pekala. Suçlar, mülk suçları, mahalleler. Aha. Harbiden varmış.
John, I just recalled that we were living here on Cordona in a manor. And there was a policeman.
Really? What else do you remember? What happened to our mother?
The memory was vague, a mere flash. I have to find our house.
Absolutely. Let's do it.
İşler iyice derinleşmeye başladı arkadaşlar. Stonewood malikanesi büyük sarayda olmalı. Bir köprü ve bir tepede bir kilisede gördüm. Malikane yakınlarda olmalı. Tamam. Nerede dedi? Büyük saray. Tamam.
I'm done with the archives for now.
As a matter of fact, you can. The thing is, our chief
Wait, what do you mean, vanished?
gone missing on a case. Shady business, but that's besides the point. See that board? Pending cases are posted there for any available... I would take them myself, except that I've been told to work the reception.
I understand your predicament, but what does any of it have to do with me? I may be available, but I'm certainly not an officer.
Oh, don't worry about it. Consider yourself a temporary one-man independent police force. That's a bit of a mouthful. There's just one small, minor, basic formality.
Well, I'm not one to balk at a spot of exercise. What must I do?
That's the spirit. Sergeant Ermy will show you the ropes. Follow me.
So, you're a newcomer. We must be desperate to ask
You're lucky to have a well-trained civilian with a brand new auto pistol in his arsenal.
An automatic? A bit of a...
Are you trying to test me already?
That is why you're here, boy. I need to verify your skills before I can allow you to catch criminals. The first targets are in the next room. You know what to do with them. I'll join you in a while to see the results.
Concentrate, Sherry. You need to hit every target to show the sergeant how we do it.
Hooray!
Proceed to the next room. Meanwhile, I'll fill out the paperwork.
Come on, Sherry. It's just like in childhood. Steady, Sherry. My favourite mannequins for attack. Let's strike them ninja style. Aim for where you might take advantage and don't forget the environment.
I could do this all day.
Please don't, Sherry. Our enemies might be stronger than us, but we rely on our wits. Shoot off their armour.
Hooray!
All right, let's move. If you stand here and use your snuff box on them, you can definitely overcome them, Sherry. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. Uh-oh, Sherry. Not a nice shot. You could have killed the fella if he was alive. Look at that helmet of his. You won't be able to get the powder past it.
Helpful advice, John. I would never have guessed.
Good job, new boy. Well, I'm almost finished with the paperwork. Let's talk about your results. Well, I must say your results aren't as bad, but true combat is quite different from shooting stationary.
I'll handle it just as...
Well, that's what we're going to find out. Now, we'll test you against... That goes for in the field as well. Even though you'll be working with the police department, that doesn't mean... Here, take these. They are blank rounds. So, are you ready?
Always ready.
Then let's get...
Worried?
Not at all. I can hit them all with one shot.
Good luck, Sherry, and remember, the surroundings are your playground.
I'm coming for you.
Don't bother moving. You've lost. Take a rest, my friend.
That easy.
Overcome him, don't...
Your tricks are useless.
Time to knock this guy out.
No more crime for you until next month.
Bir sonraki aya kadar suç yok ha.
That's enough.
Basit oldu
You've
ya.
proved yourself. Congratulations on the arrests.
I did tell you that I'm well trained.
Well, do the same on the street. Here is yours. Well, I'll tell...
Güzel ha.
Now you're a certified
Silah
crime scene
hareketleri
consultant.
çok iyi ya.
Congratulations.
Thank you, my friend. Now, shall we head for Stonewood Manor?
Don't know. You have the whole island to investigate. It's all up to you.
Any progress with the case, Mr. Holmes?
Güzel. Bir sürü yan görev. Yan görevimiz de oldu böylelikle. O yönden iyi. Şu iskelet neymiş lan? Haydut yuvası. İyi. Oraya girince herhalde fight'a giriyoruz. Silahımızı rastgele çıkartamıyoruz ama. Böyle bir durum söz konusu. Güzeldi. Arkadaşlar dolu dolu bir ikinci bölüm sonuna geldik. Bir sonraki bölümde görüşürüz. Beni izlediğiniz için teşekkür ediyorum. Takipte kalın. Hoşça kalın.